Blissful Heart channel. I am Desiree Lee, here to give you your weekly Bliss Fix and Energy read for the week of April 15th to April 21st, 2018. Hi, welcome back to my channel to all of my subscribers. And for anybody that's new, I do both energy reads for the collective as well as twin flame readings for the collective. This is the energy read. And we have the new moon in Aries coming up on the 15th for the States and the 16th everywhere else, I think. And we also have Mercury going station direct, station direct, which, some research says it can be more of an impact in the post shadow phase of Mercury retrograde for some people. So it's not necessarily that we're out of the woods just yet, but at least it is going station direct. So I am expecting there to be a lot of like positive movement forward. This Aries energy is very fiery, so I'm feeling like, the things that we've been trying to work through, we're going to have some clarity and insight on that. And there still might be like some learning taking place this week in terms of like where we want to go and what direction we want to head. But if you've been feeling a little bit of a drag, I feel like that drag is going to let up. And yeah, typically if my videos are late, I usually am experiencing something from the energies myself, which I have been feeling some drag this last week. So I am glad to be here recording for you today. And, obviously I adjusted the week's reading to coincide with the release of the reading. So for my Patreons at the $1 tier level, I will have my live new moon reading on Sunday evening, the 15th. And I'm going to be releasing at a higher tier level weekly tips. And I wanted to kind of put a couple out for free this month to all YouTubers, just so you can get a glimpse of what that is. So hopefully I'll have some time to make that happen for you this month. And at the $5 donation level, you can get more specific readings for a monthly twin flame, which is pretty cool. So the whole month of April is released for twins and little to no communication or intermittent communication. And then there's also the month of April for twins in complete communication or in full physical union. So those are available to my patrons. And thank you to all of my patrons that have supported me at this point. I really appreciate your support. It means a lot to me, and I'm forever grateful. And that doesn't mean that I'm not grateful for my YouTubers, because you guys mean a lot to me too. And every time you click subscribe, you help input your energy into the readings. And I always assume that everybody knows how YouTube works in terms of making money, and I don't make any money off of YouTube by you subscribing to my channel. I'm at too low of a subscription level for that to apply to me. So I just want you to be certain and clear that I am doing these for free because I love being a part of this community and sharing my gifts with you guys. And I just appreciate your love and support and the kind comments that are left in the comments. Let's see. I just wanted to mention before I get started that when you're dealing with pullback energy, it's the only thing you can really do is just breathe and accept and try to be patient. Do the best you can to keep your thoughts positive instead of judging yourself, and just allow, right? Allow, it always comes through. I do have a new deck that I'll be working with today. I don't even know if I'm saying this right. The Fin de Ciel Kipper fortune telling deck. It's a small little box there. But I'm excited to work with these, and all the other decks that I'm working with today you're familiar with. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to take a look at the overall energy using Kyle Gray's Angel Prayer Oracle. And we're going to see what angel will be working with us for the week of April 15th to April 21st, 2018, Spirit. Which angel will be working with us? Honor your beauty. Archangel Jophiel. Thank you, Jophiel, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty. Beautiful. And then the secondary message is from the Earth Magic Oracle deck. Angels of Truth, Love, and Light. What information can you divulge about the energy of the week from April 15th to the 21st? Thank you, angels. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. What energy are we looking at? Dream time, creation. Beautiful. So let's pull those up. We have honor your beauty and dream time creation. In terms of looking at this new moon in Aries energy, I do feel like there's, it's both of these cards are kind of showing the two sides of the coin here. The Honor Your Beauty card is very much directly related to what I was saying when you're dealing with that pulling back energy or that feeling restrained or dragged. And it's like, just love yourself, how you are, however you are. One of the mantras that I always bring into my daily life is like, I am doing the best I can, and that is all I can ask of myself. And thank you, God, for all the blessings that I have in my life, right? So always like refocusing on gratitude and, being in a space of acceptance of self and honoring, what a beautiful soul you are and whatever expression you are. Even if we maybe have an argument where we feel like we didn't, show up like we would like to, it's like, hey, I guess that's a lesson I needed to revisit, or, that's an experience that I needed to go through. And it can get even more intricate when you look at the dynamic of you and the other person, or, like how those energies are unfolding. But, trust and know that everything has a purpose, and we just do the best we can to understand what that purpose is. And if we can't understand it, then we just trust and know that there will be a purpose revealed to us at some time. And then this Dreamtime creation energy definitely brings up this idea of, the Aries energy is powerful change. We're going to be feeling like a strong pull forward. And it's also about like self-development and self-reflection, and setting, action, or like deciding what action steps you need to take in your movement forward as you progress forward. So there's definitely this idea of planning and organizing yourself, kind of, I'm feeling like a little bit of recovery from what we've been going through, and then getting resituated in where we're going. Yeah, so there's a little bit of both happening this week. I definitely feel that. Okay, so if we look at the breakdown, we're going to look at the first part of this week, which is the new moon energy, right? The 15th, 16th, possibly the 17th. Looking at the Kipper fortune telling deck, Angels of Truth, Love, and Light, what do we have to expect for this new moon on the 15th? Sudden Wealth, card 11. These are also very small cards. That sounds amazing. I like that. And it's got 3 sevens on like a jackpot. And then in the middle of the week, around the 17th, 18th, what do we see there, Spirit? Change, card 9. Very cool. And then the tail end of the week, so like 19th, 20th, 21st, what do we have to expect for that? Ooh, I got 2 cards. 33, concern, and 37, poverty. Well, that is like 2 different sides of the coin. We got wealth in the beginning and poverty at the end. And this deck is new to me, so I will be doing like a little reflection on the interpretation of these cards before I talk about them. So using the Healing Light Tarot to echo or add on to the messages of the Kipper fortune telling deck, we have Sudden Wealth, card 11, and 10 of Pentacles. That's another wealth card. Amazing. And I'm seeing 11, 10, 9 right now on the table. And then we have Change, card 9. And what do we have with that? Knight of Cups. And then at the end of the week, we have 37, poverty, and 33, concern. I'm hearing poverty mind right there, actually. That's what I'm hearing right now. What do we have to go inside with that? 3 of Cups, a celebration. Interesting. Okay. Well, I am going to take a moment to sit with these cards, and I will be right back. Okay, so I've had a minute to sit with the cards, and while I was reviewing them, I'm like, yeah, because tax day is coming up, so maybe there's something there going on. But let's go ahead and pull up the first 2 cards of the week. We have 11, Sudden Wealth, and 10 of Pentacles. I mean, the 11, Sudden Wealth has got 3 sevens, it's jackpot. I mean, this is talking about good luck, good fortune, abundance coming to you. And then the 10 of Pentacles is like firm foundations, abundance, success, wealth, prosperity. I mean, both of these cards together is talking about like this tremendous amount of literal financial gain. I'm feeling like maybe your tax return is bringing you big money. But I also feel, you know, that even though both of these cards are very much connected to material wealth, I also am feeling like a wealth of options, a wealth of ideas, a wealth of opportunities. Again, I'm feeling that kind of like release from that dragging energy, right? And this is one of the things that I was like reading about with that Mercury going station, is that, you know, with this powerful new moon energy and Mercury going station, you might feel like you're being kind of slingshotted forward, but I do feel like, you know, you want to be careful with that energy and really try to pace yourself through it. You know, if you are wanting to buy that new car or wanting to, you know, make that big investment, you know, maybe like wait till the end of the week, because, you know, the tail end of the week has those concerns and poverty energy. But I mean, the week starts off with a really great sense of like abundance and success. I'm feeling a lot of stability, and basically optimism, like feeling good about life, feeling good about the direction you're going. So I'm really feeling this beautiful flipping of energy there. And, you know, that dream time creation energy is kind of starting to dip in, of this idea of what do you want to create for yourself? Like, you are wealthy, you are successful, you have so much opportunity. Where do you want to go? Like, there's definitely this energy of like, what do you want to do with this wealth? Of either money or energy, right? Money is energy, but you know, what do you want to do with it? What do you want to invest your energy in? So then we look at the middle of the week and we have 9 change with the Knight of Cups. So the change energy is definitely about like moving on up. So not only is there change happening, but it's positive change. It's change for the better. You're expanding, you're growing. You might be literally moving or relocating. You might be changing careers. But there's definitely significant change, and it is in a positive direction. And then it's connected with this Knight of Cups energy. So the Knight of Cups energy for me, you know, obviously my first hit is always related to twin flames, because that is a primary audience that I have on this channel. And I do feel like the change could definitely be suggestive of coming into union or merging closer into union. So maybe deepening communication. And that is something that has been coming up, and is definitely like on the live wire for twin flames, is people coming into union or merging into closer proximity of each other energetically and possibly literally, with this idea of moving with the change card. But it could also suggest that as you change, you know, you're moving into finding a new love. And that new love can be either with a person, or it could be with a job or a city or an idea, right? Because we have this message of creation, so this dreaming energy. So I also am feeling on a more abstract level that this Knight of Cups is this idea of the dream that we want to invest our energy in, that makes us feel joy and passion and love, and this idea of us moving forward in a positive direction of this beautiful change that's taking place. Now, shockingly, all this positive, uplifting energy drops at the tail end of the week with, I mean, it's actually kind of balanced with the 3 of Cups card, but 37 poverty, 33 concern, and then the 3 of Cups, which is joy or celebration. So there's a lot of 3s there, first of all. And, you know, as I was reviewing this, my initial hit was about tax season, or making a bad investment, right? Again, being a little too eager with this powerful, positive, charged energy at the beginning of the week, and not being patient with that. So, I mean, I do feel like there could potentially be like a literal dip. There's so many messages. Another one is not that there is going to be any, but that you're going to worry about it, right? Because that concern energy is like feeling worried, overthinking, overanalyzing, possibly manifesting in the worst case scenario because you're in a state of doubt or fear. And I feel like the Three of Cups is there to say, you know, look at what we're celebrating. Like, stay focused on that dream time creation energy. Stay focused on positive change. You know, stay invested in the positive energy that's gonna like initiate this week. And then of course, the third message I got was more of a poverty mindset. And yeah, so it's like, maybe you're like, oh my gosh, I want to move here. I want to buy this house. I'm going to start this career. Oh, but I need to invest this money. I need to, you know, fill out these forms. I need to make this deposit. Like, you know, starting to feel overwhelmed with, you know, specifically I'm hearing financial investment, which is triggering this poverty mind of like, I don't have enough, I'm not enough. Yeah, so Spirit's just saying that the poverty energy is connected directly with this concern energy of not being enough, not having enough skills yet, not having enough money yet, but just not enough, not enough. And so Spirit's saying, you know, you must counteract that with this abundance energy of celebration and joy, this Three of Cups. And yes, as another message on that, because the Three of Cups does talk about like collaborating with others, you know, looking around, possibly you have, you know, a friend that would like to invest in you if it is about getting money, or, you know, like you can look towards your community to help shift your focus and stay positive in the positive mindset. It's very interesting. I do feel like there's definitely going to be some triggers here, because the fact that two cards fell out for that and they both are a little bit concerning, I feel like it's important for us to just, you know, be aware that this could happen and definitely try not to project it. But, you know, if it does happen, you have the awareness and the tools to know what to do to overcome it. So for our ultimate outcome card, I'm going to pull, no, they don't want me to use that deck. All right, I'm going to pull from the Journey of Love, Angels of Truth, Love, and Light. What is the outcome or advice that you would like to give for the energy read of April 15th to the 21st? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Angels. Thank you, God. Fire and Ice. Card 37. We'll pull that up on the screen. 7 is an 11, right? Okay. So it says that you are learning to hold the tension of opposites, of those things that you don't immediately seem to go together. So within your being, without collapsing into confusion, judgment, or denial, there is passion and serenity, creation and destruction, new life and death emerging within you and within your relationships. Sometimes this is hard to handle. I mean, yeah, that definitely feels like it's reminiscent of this final, like of this message. Like the initial part of the week is the fire, the tail end of the week is kind of showing up as the ice, you know? So they say, you know, we want to make things simpler, to just let go of the conflict and complexity and choose one or the other. You are a grand enough soul to be able to withstand the rigors of death, to go deep, to live fully. To let the divine have its way through you requires a willingness to stand at the center of the pairs of opposites and eventually know that they are connected to each other and that they exist only in relationship to each other, to breathe and simply be. This oracle brings you guidance that the conflict you feel within or externally is a sign of your spiritual growth. Soon you will grow larger than the conflict, but for now, you do not need to engage in it. Simply to be present to it and allow it to work its way through you until you are strong enough to have outgrown the conflict, giving rise to a clear direction. It may seem impossible, beloved, but it is not. You are a vast being. Give yourself a chance to realize this and have patience. All is becoming, including you, according to the perfection of divine design. This oracle brings you specific guidance on any relationship matter requiring a decision. Until you have simple clarity in your heart, beyond the pushing away and pulling closer, then it is time to wait for there is more yet to be revealed. Only when your heart speaks clearly, then you will do well to act as feels truthful for you. There is a beautiful silence now as I hold your hands and listen to your eyes. Across the span of moments called time, there are no words that say as much, nor walls that could confine the wings of our feelings or the rhythm of our eyes. Wow, there was definitely some layered messages in that, because we had that message in the middle of the week of suggesting some union or something close to that, and then there's like this dipping energy of concern and poverty at the end. I definitely feel like there's a balancing taking place, and there's definitely a requirement for patience and holding back, which is what I was talking about initially. So definitely, you know, try to kind of harness this energy that's going to be waking us up tomorrow, today for probably most of you seeing this, and, you know, be patient with it and sit with it for a little bit and allow it to find some balance before you make any big decisions. I am sending you so much love and light. Many blessings. Mwah.